drive truck competition. You're looking at the Steel City Shaker, Bob Zundel, out of New Alexandria, Pennsylvania.
These are supercharged two-wheel drives. They cannot run taller than an 18.4, 16.1 tire. Bob Zundel out of Pennsylvania with one called the Steel City Shaker. It's a supercharged Chevrolet. This should be a dynamite class.
Good run for Bob Zundel out of New Alexandria, Pennsylvania, but he'll wind up a bit shy of the full pull.
An excellent run for the Steel City Shaker. All right, Bob Zundel leaves the starting line in good shape, and it's nothing to do then but hammer down on that 1,500 horsepower Chevrolet motor. You notice the front end coming up in the air, bouncing along, just touching the ground, and that's perfect balance. Front end coming up right there, showing all the traction, and the truck putting some weight transfer on the hitch, and a beautiful job for the Steel City Shaker. These are truly an outstanding and very exciting class. I'm with two brand new 1987 Ford trucks. The one on my right, a $20,000 street truck. Air conditioning, power steering, power brakes, AM, FM stereo, and all the niceties. The one on my left, an $80,000 pulling truck. 628 cubic inches of fuel-injected Ford, 2.5-ton axles under the front and rear, an all-custom drivetrain. Suited and built for one thing, and that's to hook to a 50,000-pound sled. The one on my right, all of the street equipment, capable of driving on any highway or country road with all the comforts of home. Why do they do it? They do it for the sheer power and the sheer competition, for this is what pulling's all about.
Looking at the Orange Blossom Special 2, driven by Alan Gaines out of Georgetown, Kentucky.
1987 Ford Ranger XLT has a full, complete stock interior in this truck. Supercharged 572 cubic inch Chevrolet, and it's called Orange Blossom Special 2. Alan, one of the original two-wheel drive people with Orange Blossom Special, and right now he's gonna do battle with OBS, Orange Blossom Special 2. He's out of Georgetown, Kentucky. He's a tobacco farmer by trade and profession. Here's a man that could very well take it all the way out. He could go the full ball.
There he goes.
Special 2 and Alan Gaines. Leaned the motor out just a little bit when the front end came up, but it was still enough to give him the full pull mark for Alan Gaines.
Here is Tel-Star, Bob Bauman out of Saxonburg, Pennsylvania, the driver.
Bob runs a supercharged, low-riding S15 and a fine truck. Bob runs a supercharged, alcohol-burning S15. It's a lowrider, and he's in the race for the national championship in this two-wheel drive class, one called Tel-Star. It's a 470 cubic inch supercharged Chevrolet engine.
And he's going to need it because he's going to have to go the full distance. Alan Gaines, the leader in Orange Blossom Special 2. Well, now, our two-wheel drive competition.
If Bob Bauman goes the distance, if he goes with a full pull, then he will come back and first Alan Gaines in the pull-off. Only the vehicles making a full pull, be it 1 or 5, come back in a pull-off.
About close, but comes up shy of the full pull.
You know, Bob, the weight transfer machine is transferring the weight up the ramp and going all the way to the top much quicker in this class than we've seen all night long. Not only that, but they have added 3,000 pounds to the pan on this class. It helps the traction. They get a little weight transfer. The front end comes up a little bit, and it is a wild and exciting class, the two-wheel drive.
There's the Oklahoma Warrior. Oklahoma Warrior.
Ken Ewan out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, with a 572 cubic inch Chevrolet motor. Doing his best, but just not finding enough traction tonight to put him out. Here's Ken Ewan out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. He rolls with the sled quite some distance before he actually opens the butterflies up. Maybe just a little bit heavy on the front end. Could have used another 100 pounds on the back. Front end not coming up, and transferring it to the back and giving him the kind of traction he needs to put the sled out the end. A little telltale sign coming out the bottom of it. This may have built too much heat in the motor.
Looking at Bill Romsberg, who hails from Pennsylvania. This is the rice burner.
Alberton, Pennsylvania. It is a 1986 Toyota with a supercharged 500 cubic inch Chevrolet motor. Here's a man that's just getting into this two-wheel drive class. This is about his third time out, and he has really shown the guys the way to the winner's circle, as he's really been doing a great job with the rice burner, a Toyota with a big block Chevrolet in it. He's going to have to do a great job tonight, as he's got to go full pull to match the distance laid down by Alan Gaines.
Orange Blossom Special 2 going the distance. We'll see what the rice burner can do here.
Balance very critical in this two-wheel drive class.
Doesn't sound right.
Motor problems as the engine leaned out as he left the starting line. About 50 foot out, the motor leaned out, the power went down on it, and there wasn't enough power to put it out the gate.
Only full pull in the two-wheel drive competition. Orange Blossom Special 2. Alan Gaines out of Georgetown, Kentucky, the winner.